can I add to this conversation?
Sure.
Given that it's my department and I was in the middle of it. I don't know how many emails went out. I know that I reached out to each one of the council people and said, emergency is kind of semantics here because we've got a couple options. Either call a special session to address the issue or declare an emergency. And it was my understanding, maybe incorrectly, but it was my understanding that the decision was made that most, if not all, and I'm using that, I think everyone had the understanding that what we were talking about here, let's be very specific in this instance. The company Windrock that produces the aggregate that is the budget line item that's used for those road corrections is down and can't supply material. They've, on and off, they've been up and running. When they've been up and running and we've needed material, we bought it. We probably bought about half the material that we've tried to buy from them. In this case, we had dwindled our stock down. Windrock was hopefully going to be up. We could buy some more. We called, they said we're going to be down for 3 weeks. 3 weeks is an eternity in my world. So I made the call to Mr. Nowlin. I said, here's the deal. We've got two budget line items, maybe 3, for Windrock material. We're obviously not going to spend all that this year. I need to move that money over to another place where I can spend it. So there goes the budget semantics that has to happen. And that's okay, that's the rules we all play by. So in an effort to move that, that takes approval by the council. Or, as my understanding, it took an emergency declaration. Once again, emergency is a little bit of a harsh word in this set of circumstances. I understand Doug's question, but I was under the understanding that that was the premise we were all collectively working on that Friday, having spoken with each one of the council people. But perhaps I was wrong.